The Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure Deck. They are the stepping stone for any beginning or returning duelist wanting to play an actual deck in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. And with the amount that has been released over the years, some people have wondered, how good is an actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure deck? And how would you rank one of these decks between each other? I have wondered this query too, and with a good friend of mine, we both want to determine this. So join me and my good friend, Exajos, as we look through Yu-Gi-Oh's past and present to determine and rank all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure decks in the game. This is the Struckverse. After facing the invincible fortress head-on, we turn our heads toward the heavens, watching the storms brew as it Lord rumbles into life. Lord of the Storm was released on July 12, 2006 in North America. This deck strategy is all about destroying various cards in the field to gain control of a duel, with some powerful examples being Harpy's Hunting Ground and Icarus Attack. We also have the introduction of some new Harpy support, with Harpy Lady 1, 2, and 3, and Harpy's pet baby dragon swooping on in. But we also have the Lord of the Storm himself, who is the boss monster in this deck, which is Samorg, Bird of Divinity. This giant lord can be a menace, with being able to deal 1,000 life points to each player during the end phase, but can be counteracted if they control some spells and traps that can help nullify the damage. But before trying to brave the storm, let's take a breather in the calm before the storm and see what we have to play with today. Caw, 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 caw. Yes, the language of the bird, the winged beast, the winged beast. Yes, it is time to review. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Struckverse. My name is Septile720, and this is Lord of the Storm. Oh, look at all these feathered and windiest of creatures that we have to look at today. I'm excited to get into this deck list because it's actually pretty cool. Alright, without any further delay, let's get in. Let's get winding. Like getting cracking, right? First up, let's start off with our boss monster, Samorg, Bird of Divinity. This is a pretty decent boss monster, but unfortunately it has the restriction of where it cannot be special summoned. Why can't we have a boss monster that can be special summoned? Like, no boss monster in the series yet, as far as I know, basically has no way to be summoned without a restriction. Like, literally. It's ridiculous. But, here's its effect. If you tribute summon this card, all tributes must be wind. Like pretty much every other card in the deck. Great, fantastic. Each player takes 1,000 damage during each of their end phases. But, while this card remains face up on the field, the damage is decreased by 500 for each spell or trap card the player controls. So literally, if every player each controls like 2 face down spells or traps, yeah, basically this is gonna do nothing. So, meh. Next up, we have the Sonic Shooter, a 1300 beater where its effect is, if there are no cards in your opponent's spell and trap zone, this card can attack your opponent directly, and if it does, the damage, the battle damage, inflicted to your opponent is the original attack of this card. So basically, let's say for example you had this boosted up to like 1800 for example, if it was used to use this effect to attack directly, it would only do 1300 points of damage. Next up, we have our normal beater of the deck, the Sonic Duck, a 1700 beater. I'm gonna be honest, I like the duck. The duck is pretty cool. It's a duck. It's a duck. Next up, we have another normal monster, probably the weirdest of this deck, Harpy Girl, a 500 level 2 vanilla. Now, I do understand why this was put into this deck in a way, but it's like, still a kind of weird choice, not going to lie. Next up, we have our 1900 beater for the deck, Slate Warrior. And he has a pretty interesting effect, as this level 4 1900 used by Seto Kaiba himself in Season 3 is a flip monster. I bet a lot of you didn't know that. This effect is, when this card is flipped, aka flip, this card gains 500 attack and defense, so basically you can make it a 2400 beater with 900 defense. Also, it has another ability. If this card is destroyed by battle, the monster that destroyed it loses 500 attack and defense. So basically it has an effect to gain, and it has an effect to make the monster lose. Not bad. Ah yes, we next go on to the recruiter of the deck, the Flying Kamakiri number 1, or numero uno. This card is basically just like every other recruiter, except for wind monsters. And surprisingly, we only have it at 2. Huh. Most every recruiter from every other deck was like at 3, surprisingly. Ain't that a little curious sight? Next up, we have one of the ace monsters from My Valentine herself, the Harpy Lady Sisters. Basically, this is a 1950, we love our 50s, level 6 monster that can only be summoned by the effect of Elegant Egotist. We'll get into that card later, but we do get 2 of these suckers. And honestly, this could become a brick in certain situations, so we'll have to look out for that, and hopefully it doesn't happen. Next up, we have the Bladefly, pretty much just like Starboy from Fury from the Deep, or heck, even Little Chimera from Blaze of Destruction. This card, a 1600 level 2, is, as long as this card remains face up on the field, increase the attack of all wind monsters by 500, and decrease the attack of all earth monsters by 400. I think we can tell what deck the rivalry is supposed to be with this deck. Next up, we have Birdface. Quah! It's a bird! With 1600 attack, and its effect is, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Harpy Lady from your deck to your hand. So basically kinda like a Harpy Lady recruiter? Interesting. Next up, we have Sylphid. Sylphid. One of those monsters that we've seen previously that requires you to banish one of the attribute in order to special summon. But this time, it's a wind monster, and also, when this card is destroyed by battle, basically as a result of battle, and sent to the graveyard, your opponent discards 1 random card from their hand. Jeez, what's with all these effects that are required to be destroyed by battle to activate? So weird. Next up, we have Lady Ninja Yai. An 1100 level 3, which basically does, by discarding 1 wind monster from your hand to the graveyard, return all spells and traps on your opponent's side of the field to the owner's hand. So kind of like a weaker Harpy's Feather Duster, but a decently strong Giant Trunade kind of effect. Very interesting. Next up, we have Rock from the Valley of Haze, a level 6 2400, where its effect is, when this card is sent directly from your hand to the graveyard, add this card to the deck and shuffle it. So basically a level 6 with 2400 that can recruit itself back into the deck. Not bad. Next up, the introduction of the Harpy Lady. But these aren't just regular Harpy Lady monsters, these are Harpy Lady 1, 2, and 3. Let's go in order. Harpy Lady 1, a level 4, 1300, 1400, basically all these have the same stats as Harpy Lady, so I'm not going to keep repeating them, but her effect is, all wind monsters gain 300 attack points, which honestly isn't a bad boost, especially since it pretty much works with every monster in the deck, so not a bad card at all. Next up is the Harpy Lady 2. Her effect is, negate the effects of flip monsters this card destroys by battle. Now, this may seem like not the best card in the entire format, but you have to remember that back then there were a lot of dangerous flip monsters. Fiberjar, Cyberjar, Maneater Bug, Magician of Faith. So, it is useful, but it is still very situational. So, not the worst card, but definitely not the best. And finally, we have Harpy Lady 3. Her effect is, an opponent's monster that battles this card cannot declare an attack during your opponent's next 2 turns. So basically like a mini Nightmare Steel Cage. but it only affects one monster at a time, instead of all monsters. So, and it is only your opponents, to be fair, but it's okay. On a 1300 body, though, it's risky. Next up, we have the Swift Birdman Joe. Man, imagine if this was Joey Wheeler, but as a Birdman. He is a 23 level 6, and his effect is, if you tribute summon this card by tributing a wind monster, return all spells and traps on the field to the owner's hand. So basically, if you tribute him, or tribute summon him with a wind, he basically becomes a giant Trunade, which is not a bad effect. Next up, we have our last monster, and the last Harpy support monster for this deck, Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. Look how cute he is, he's a little guy. And he has some unique effects. So, he gains effects based on the number of Harpy monsters you control, except himself. So, one or more, your opponent cannot target Harpy monsters you control for attacks, except Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. 2 or more, double the original attack / defense of this card. And number 3, or 3 or more, once per turn, you could target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Not bad, but it's kind of a bit situational considering you have to control Harpy monsters. Now this does count for all 3 Harpy Ladies, and Harpy Lady Sisters, and Harpy Girl. So you have about 6 opportunities to get at least 3 or more to use its full abilities. Not terrible, but a bit situational. Ah, yes, a very powerful card here. Card Destruction. Both players discard as many cards as possible from their hands, then each player draws the same number of cards they discarded. This was a powerful card for a very long time in the TCG. It was banned for a while in the TCG, but now it has come back at 1 ever since. But yeah, this is good for being to get rid of good hands, and plus, most decks nowadays use the graveyard as the second hand. So, card destruction is kind of dangerous, even to the player using it. Next up, the classic Mystical Space Typhoon. We all know what it does. Hey, your spell and trap card, boom! Storm it! Get out of here, bro. Next up, another returnee, Nobleman of Crossout. Hey, that face down. You got face down? Bam! Get out of here. Banished it. Oh, wait, no, it's just destroyed. Get out of here. No, it is banishment. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so confused. Banish. Get out of here. That flip monster, get them all out of the deck. The card I mentioned earlier, Elegant Egotist. Basically, its effect is, if Harpy Lady's on the field, you could special summon either one Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters from your hand or deck. Now, hand or deck is important because remember earlier I was saying how Harpy Lady Sisters in the hand is kind of a brick. This card makes it so that way it isn't a brick. So, thank you, Elegant Egotist, for making Harpy Lady Sisters playable. Next up, the classic Heavy Storm. All spell and trap cards will die, including my own. This one hits home. It's the Reload Quick Blade spell. And I checked for real again this time, and I checked the next 2 deck lists. This card will never return again. Oh, Reload, we will miss you dearly. And as you know, if its effect is, we add all cards in our hand to our deck, and then we shuffle it, and then draw the same number of cards that we added to our deck. Rest in peace, Reload. Next up, we have a field spell here, Harpy's Hunting Ground. This is an interesting field spell. All winged beast monsters gain 200 attack and defense. Also, if any Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters is normal or special summon, the player who conducted the summon targets one spell or trap on the field, that player destroys that target. And, to add to that, this is a mandatory effect, which means even if you summon this with just having Harpy's Hunting Ground on the field, or summon a Harpy Lady with just Harpy's Hunting Ground, you have to destroy the Hunting Ground. It is mandatory. And this deck comes with 2, so not bad. Next up, we have Triangle Ecstasy Spark, basically the attack of the Harpy Lady Sisters. Its effect is, or I should also say this is a Harpy Lady Sister card, Until the end of this turn, the attack of all Harpy Lady Sisters currently on the field becomes 2700. Also, your opponent cannot activate any trap cards, also negate all your opponent's trap effects on the field. So basically, it's like a trap stun and a 2700 boost in one card. Not bad, honestly. The only downside is it's only for Harpy Lady Sisters, but still, not a bad card. Next up, we have our last spell of the deck, the Lightning Vortex, which is just a weaker version of Raigeki, which stated, I discard a card. Oh, your face up. Get him out of here. You're out of here. Get him out of here. Next up, we have our first trap of this deck, Hysteric Party, which is a continuous trap, which states that activate this card by discarding one card. Special summon as many copies of Harpy Lady as possible from your graveyard. When this face-up card leaves the field, destroy those monsters. Honestly, a pretty powerful effect. Not going to lie. Next up, we have Aqua Chorus, another continuous trap, and it states, if there are monsters with the same name on the field, those monsters gain 500 attack and defense. So basically, it requires the Harpy Ladies, because each of these are treated as Harpy Lady, since technically they'd be the same name, Aqua Chorus could activate. So, not a bad effect, but you do only have one copy of each, so you do need to be careful. Next up, the classic Dust Tornado. It's MST, but it's a trap. Next up, Call the Haunted. A flip. Speech song. I get one from my graveyard. That's it. That's it. Simple as that. Next up, Magic Jammer. Want to activate a spell? Bam! Discard a card. Negate that. Get it. Get back to the graveyard. Next up, we have an interesting trap, Dark Coffin. Its effect is, when this face-down card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, your opponent selects and executes one of the following effects. They can either discard one random card in their hand, or select one monster on their side of the field and destroy it. It's a very interesting card, honestly. Next up, Reckless Greed. I get to draw 2 cards, but then I have to skip my next 2 draw phases. I'm being reckless. Next up, we have Sakuretsu Armor. This is an actual powerful trap card, especially for this deck. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, destroy that target. Monster destruction is still very real in the game at this point, and it is very, very bad to have a monster destroyed during an attack. So this card is still very useful. Next up, we have Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. I don't really understand this card, considering there is only one ninja card to abuse it, but its effect is, activate this card by trading one face-up ninja monster, special summon one beast, winged beast, or insect from your hand, or deck whose level is less than or equal to the level the attributed monster had on the field, +3. Oh, excuse me. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. I don't know about this. This is like, meh. And last but certainly not least, probably one of the best cards in this entire deck, the trap card Icarus Attack. Its effect is, you contribute one winged beast monster, then target 2 cards on the field and destroy them. So basically an early version of Twin Twister, but it's any 2 targeted cards. It's not just spells or traps. And plus tributing one winged beast, you have plenty in this deck to abuse. So this is actually a really good staple card. And that is it. That is the deck list for Lord of the Storm. Now that we have surfed the wind and checked out what we had in our skies, it's time for the storm to brew, the winds to howl, and it's time for us to see who will come out on top and be one with the wind. It's time for the duel!
Yeah, that's right. It's bird time, baby. Bird up. Let's go. You're cooked. You're cooked. All right, listen. I've lost the last 2. All right, but this time it's gonna be different. All right. I've slightly adjusted my sitting position. My feet are both firmly on the ground. I'm perfectly focused. You are not winning a single game. I will bet that on everything. If I lose this game, if I lose a single game, then I will... I don't know. You know what? Comment a deck below. I will build it, and it will appear eventually in Dimension X, potentially.
Okay.
You know, that's it. I'm willing to bet that on it.
You're willing to bet that. You're willing to bet that
Yes,
if you lose this
yes.
match, then
If I lose a single game, if I drop a single game, that's how confident I am. All right, my perspective is remade. All right, after tasting defeat, I will rise again like a phoenix, or in this case, Samorg, Lord of the Storm.
Wow, great pun there. Great pun. Great pun.
Yeah. And you know what? Steal your line. Episode 8 of the Struxverse begins now. Or the duel, whatever it's called.
No. That's not my line. My line is duel number 8 of the Struxverse starts right now.
Dang it.
Yeah, baby.
Not just to the quote, but also the losing the rock, paper, scissors. Alright, I may have lost the rock, paper, scissors.
I'll go fast.
Alright, come on, baby. Come on.
Come on, baby, come on. I gotta win, no matter what. Okay, let's see.
Everybody's hand goes up.
No?
And they say that. We're gonna get copyrighted. Alright, go ahead. Gonna get copyrighted.
Alright, I'm gonna start with one card face down.
Oh wait, this card is crazy.
I will normal summon Sonic Shooter. And you know what? Let's do the second card face down.
Sonic Shooter.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a little bit interesting, if I do say so.
I bet.
But you know what? I'm gonna start off a little bit interesting. I'm gonna activate the Lightning Vortex spell card.
Oh, you are
by
so
discarding
rude.
my Sonic Duck. It'll kill your Sonic Shooter.
You duck! No,
Now
not
I
the
shall
duck!
set this card, and then I shall banish my Sonic Duck
What?
for Sylphid! Sylphid, attack him directly!
I didn't even know this existed. Ah!
Yeah, neither did I until I drew it. Now I'm gonna set this little clock face down and end my turn.
During the end phase, I'll activate Dust Tornado to destroy your face down.
Dang it.
There you go. Yeah.
My magic jammer. Oh, man.
Oh my god. First, I'll activate Call of the Haunted to bring back Sonic Shooter. And now, it's time for Sonic Duck.
Sonic Duck! That thing has 1700 attack points.
Oh my god.
It crashed
Sonic-
Sylphid.
Sonic Duck, attack his Sylphid.
Alright, that will crash. However, you activated the effect of my Sylphid. Now you must discard a random card from your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one!
Okay, that's actually not too bad. But now, because you have no spells and trap cards in your spell and trap card zones, I can actually use Sonic Shooter's effect to attack your life points directly, and then... It's the original
And
attack.
then if it does, it's the original attack. Yeah, so it's 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy.
Go ahead.
Alright. I draw, and I gladly will. I'll start things off by setting 2 cards face down. And now you should remember this card because of, Italian Man, who used this so much. I had a feeling you might do something reckless with that Sonic Shooter, and I knew you wouldn't even think about attacking it. So I'll flip summon Slate Warrior!
And there's more. I summon this! Slate Warrior in attack mode!
Fate Warrior!
And because I said it 1 turn ago, he'll be at a whopping 2400 attack with 900 defense points. Now attack the Sonic Shooter!
Ah!
And with that, my turn is over.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm liking. Oh my god.
What's the matter? Wish you had that heavy storm now?
Yeah.
I draw! Alright, it's time for the first of many. I summon Harpy Lady 3! Now my two monsters will attack you directly.
It's a total of 37. God damn it!
It's your move.
Draw. I'll set a monster and then my turn.
Your defenses bore me. I'll set this card. Slate Warrior, destroy the face down.
Yeah, it's Harpy Lady number 2.
Now, Harpy Lady 3, attack!
Ah!
Your move.
I draw. God damn it.
That's right, I got my mojo back.
I can't do anything.
Oh, what are you going to the battle phase for? What, you gonna evenly me? I draw. I activate Call of the Haunted. It doesn't do anything. I am literally cheating. Anyway, Slate Warrior, attack!
I'm dead. I'm dead.
No!
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
I have gotten
no.
the first game. Now we shall proceed to the second, where
Yeah.
I shall get the win.
Mm-hmm.
The winds of victory are back in my sails, Mr. Septile 720. And if I
Oh,
win
you
this
used the
game-
full name. Hell. Oh,
Yeah.
hell.
That's
I'm
right.
going-
I used
I'm
your
going
government
second.
name.
I'm
That's
going-
right.
I'm going second,
That's on
bro.
his birth certificate, ladies and gentlemen.
That's on my birth
Steal
certificate.
his IP. Oh, I'm going to. Oh, I'm gonna be so annoying. Oh.
What's that card doing here?
I summon Harpy Lady number 1. And don't worry, I'll be adjusting my attack points. But first, I activate Elegant Egotist!
Elegant egotist?
This will turn my mono Harpy Lady into a trifecta with the Harpy Lady sisters.
I play the magic card Elegant Egotist. And now Elegant Egotist shall turn my one Harpy Lady into 3. Let's give a big Battle City hello to the Harpy Lady sisters.
And because both of my monsters are wind monsters, they gain 300 attack points! Then I'll set this card face down, and because I do need a card in my hand to activate this, I'll have to sacrifice this. But I'll gladly do it if it means you have to get rid of your entire hand. I play Card Destruction!
No.
I discard Nova Cross, that's a draw card.
No. Why? No.
Oh wait, you bricked! Oh dang it, I wish you kept my hand. And then I shall set this last card face down and end my turn.
Oh. Well then.
That's right, it's back to you. What are you gonna do, Buckaroo?
I draw one card.
Alright, what are you drawing?
Well, first.
What's the matter, buddy? You thinking? Okay.
Let's do this. I'll start off with 2 cards face down.
Alright.
Okay, bit of a risk, but I'll try it. I'll activate Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Ooh, alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
You? Okay.
Mhm.
So your monsters actually do gain 200 extra attack because it's all.
That is true. All winged beast monsters. And my harpies do count as such.
Indeed. I will go ahead and normal summon Harpy Lady number 1. Now,
Alright.
the
On the
effect
activate hunting ground, I will chain my face down. Icarus attack. I'll attribute my Harpy Lady 1 to get rid of your Harpy Lady 1 and Harpy Lady ground. Therefore, my spell and traps are safe.
yeah, because Harpy Hunting Ground has to be on the field, right?
Exactly. That's how continuous and field spells work.
Well, crap. Well... Yeah.
I draw. Alright then. Well, I might as well do this for the big damage. I activate Triangle Ecstasy Spark. Now until the end of the turn, you can activate trap cards. Your trap effects are negated, and my Harpy Lady Sister's attack points become 2,700. That is not 2,700.
270? Bro, I didn't even know that could exist.
Hey, Candace, please work with me. Alright. Now I activate Call of the Haunted!
Not so fast! I'll chain my face down. Oh, wait, I can't.
You cannot! You cannot activate
not
any trap
yet,
cards.
Not yet.
Now, Harpy Lady 1 comes back for an encore.
This is bull.
Now, Harpy Lady 1, attack him directly! Harpy Lady Sisters, 1, 2, 3!
That's actually 3,000.
Actually, well, yeah, true. I end my turn. So now my Harpy Lady Sisters returns to, well, 2250.
Well, now I can activate my Dust Tornado to destroy your
Okay, well, there you go. No, my Harpy Lady!
Okay.
Uno.
I will set one monster face down and end my turn.
I draw. Oh, you ain't ready for this one. I summon the Harpy Girl! Harpy Lady Sisters, let's go for the face down.
Alright, it's Flying Kamakuri number 1. I'll activate Flying Kamakuri number 1's effect. This lets me special summon one wind monster with 1,500 or less attack points.
Alright, what do you think?
What am I picking?
You know, even though you having Harpy Lady Sisters in your hand was kind of a brick, knowing that you can't summon them ever again is really good.
Sorry, I'm actually thinking here.
Oh yeah, you're good, man. That's alright.
What? Let's go for the second Flying Kamakiri.
Alright, and with that, my turn has ceased.
I draw. Damn, bro. What can I seriously do here? Actually, maybe able to do something. I'll enter battle.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually. I'll normal summon Harpy Lady 3. I'll enter battle.
Alright.
I'll have Flying Kamakiri attack into Harpy Lady Sisters.
Alright, you take 550.
Oops. Alright, Flying Kamakiri goes off again. And I will special summon with that effect Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon.
Okay.
Now, does this gain the 1+ or the second?
Based on the number of Harpy monsters you control except Harpy's Pet Dragon.
So it gains the first.
It's only the first effect. So I cannot target your Harpy monsters for attacks except Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna have Harpy Lady 3 attack into Harpy Lady Sisters. Yes, I will take damage, but
Taking 650.
with Harpy Lady
But
3's
now
effect
my monster is locked
for 2 turns.
2 turns. During your opponent's next 2 turns. Okay, so it's kind of like a mini Swords Revealing Light. That's fine.
Actually, more of like a steel cage. But now I'll deal the first damage. Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon attack Harpy Girl.
Alright, fine. You attack my Harpy Girl. If DB would let me. There we go. Alright. Yeah.
I'll end my turn.
I draw. Alright, you used him enough. It's about time I got him. I summoned the Flying Kamakiri. Now, sick him.
Damn it.
It's
Okay.
your move.
I
Turn 1 on my Harpy Lady Sisters.
Well, might as well do this. I'll banish the Harpy Lady Sisters from the graveyard. Especially
Oh.
Safid.
Sylphie. Yes. Oh, yes. Attack
Seth.
my fly Kamakiri.
Might as well.
I dare you.
Might as well.
I'll take 300 points of damage. But now that allows me to summon a monster that's win with 1500 or less attack points. What am I picking? That's a good question. What am I picking? What am I picking? Another flying Kamakiri.
Why am I not surprised? Okay, I am my turn. So I'll move.
And now I draw. That would be a mistake. Or would it? It probably would, I'm not gonna lie. What? No, that would be bad. No, not.
You're really determined.
I'm really thinking, you know, I'm not gonna lie. This is it's gonna face down and switch down. So go ahead, buddy. And now, during my next turn, my Harpy Lady Sisters can attack you.
Well, thanks for the face down monster, I guess. I guess I'll activate Normal Mana Crossout to get rid of it.
Alright, let's get rid of all the blade flies in our decks.
Wait, that's both. Oh, wait, it's both decks?
Yeah, both players.
Banish
Each player
all cards
reveals.
from-
Oh, wait, if it's a flip monster, it is not a flip monster.
It's
never
not a flip monster. So yeah,
It is
no,
not a
it
flip
doesn't-
monster.
It does not.
So it just banishes my guy. That's fine. I always forget that. I always think it's like banish it. Then if it's like a monster, just
I'll set a card face down. I'll have my monster attack you to your flying Kamakiri #1 again.
oh, daring are we?
Indeed,
Now
yeah.
my monster shall transmodify, transfigurify, trans-somethingfy, appear before me. Ooh, it's a little risky. I don't know. It's so scary. I'm gonna go for... Actually, before I do this, let me just... You know what? On the off chance that is what I think it is, Harpy Lady 2.
That's funny. Okay. Oh, right, it's still my battle phase.
Yeah, it's still your turn. Yeah.
I thought it was your turn. Go ahead.
I draw. Now then, I shall banish one of my flying Kamakiris for the Sylphide.
I'm not even surprised.
Now, Harpy Lady 2, destroy the face down.
It's also hard.
Oh, I did that thinking it was Slate Warrior because it's the only flip monster in the entire deck. Alright, well that kind of sucks. Sylphide, attack.
Oh no.
Now, Harpy Lady Sisters. 1, 2, 3.
Oh god, I can't even use the effect because you don't have a card in your hand.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this duel.
Is there anything I can seriously do? I don't know.
Here's the thing, Ruby. You don't understand. I'm a fighter made up of Earth's strongest fighters. As of 2 years ago, there's not a single thing you can do to outmatch my perfect intellect. And now I shall prove so by drawing my last card and activating Harpy's Hunting Ground. This will give all winged beast monsters an extra kick. Yes. Now hopefully that thing doesn't happen. You know what? On the off chance that it does, I'm just gonna finish you off with a different map. I wanted to finish you off with the Harpy Lady Sisters, but I don't want to miss game like an idiot. So, you know what? Harpy Lady Sisters, attack.
Alright, it's just Lady Ninja Yai.
And now, Sylphide,
I'll
end
chain with Call the Haunted.
you, bitch.
I'll bring back Flying
You-
Kamakiri #1.
I hate you. Well, since I have to redeclare you bastard. Oh, attack.
Alright, I'll take the
Oh, I
300.
hate you. Oh, you're so annoying.
I'll activate Flying Kamakuri number 2's effect.
Yeah, and also destroy your Call the Haunted. Oh,
Kill me,
you fuck me.
Do I even have anything left? Is the question.
What do you mean? The entire deck is full of 1,500 or less dudes.
Would it be sad to tell you that I only have 3 left?
Okay, well, like, that's better than 0.
Alright, I'll special summon Sonic Shooter.
Oh my, they're equal!
I mean, you could just attack into it.
You actually Bimby I am. I don't give you trippy fodder. What the hell you think this is? Go ahead. There's a part of me that wants to throw for content so I can get the freaking Lord of the Swords. There's a part of me that really wants to.
I can't believe. Oh, wait a minute. I have to do this. I have to. Or else I'm gonna lose it.
What?
I know. Some
What?
Slate Warrior. I have to.
Oh. Well,
Slate Warrior attack.
Whoa.
What?
Last time I checked, Slate Warrior isn't a winged beast!
Oh.
He's a fiend.
Yeah. I don't know why.
You can take that. You can take back that attack.
I'll take back the attack. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Now, give me the Lord of the Storms! No, well, that's not the Lord of the Storms, but it's even better because I'm a Sonic Duck!
Yeah. Still cooked.
Hold
Whoa,
on.
this deck was
This-
bricking me, bro.
This duel is not over till I say this. I'll attack with the Harpy Lady Sisters.
I'll activate
I'm
its
throwing for
effect.
content. If you f***ing beat me, I don't care.
I'll do it on.
sorry,
No, you know what? I'll do it on
Monster
Harpy.
destroyed it.
I'll
No,
do.
You have to.
Alright, Harpy Lady Sisters, go down to 1450.
Alright, so that's a 1650 attack, 1600 defense. I'm throwing for content. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just. If you get
Oh yeah, that helps me, deck. That helps
I
me
deserve to
so
lose.
much.
If you get
Go.
something, I deserve to lose.
Just
I
go.
draw. Well, if you're saying that's nothing, you know, I might as well. Well, I guess. Can I put you on lower life points? I literally cannot.
You literally cannot. All your monsters are just too damn strong.
I need. Okay, I'm gonna do this last turn and then I'm gonna stop. Alright, I'm gonna stop. I just really want to summon Lord of the Storms. Oh, come on! Alright, I'm the sister division!
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah. Man, where was he? I'm so upset. Bro was at the bottom of the deck there. Oh, he was not coming out. Oh, yeah.
Dude, you screwed me over with that freaking card destruction.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, I don't think you would have been able to do anything with the card destruction. What would you have been? Oh, well, you could have reloaded, I guess. Well, yeah, you would have just reloaded.
Well, yeah, but like I would have had Sakuretsu armor. That would have dealt with Harpy Lady Sisters.
Oh, true. That is true. You know what? You're right.
Pity game 3?
Yes, I got my mojo back. I told you, and I didn't drop a single game. So if you were hoping to see fucking Madolce or some bullshit deck in Dimension X, guess what? Your hopes and dreams are crushed. Let's go! Oh, I knew it, bro. Listen, unlike stupid freaking Invincible Fortnite and, oh, I'm gonna play Swords of Revealing Light 45 times to save me. Yeah, this is a real deck. Yeah, baby. My Valentine should have never lost a game. She only lost a plot. All right.
Pity game 3.
Yes. Oh, well, I guess I could technically still drop this game.
You could, because technically you said any game.
That is very true. All right, I need to lock in.
You gotta lock in, bro.
I gotta lock in. All right, I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna do a lit.
Actually, what?
Go ahead.
Okie dokie. I draw Kado.
Yeah.
I set Kado. I play Harpy Lady 3.
Ooh, alright, the Harpy Lady.
Harpy Lady 3, attack.
I'm gonna take the damage.
Go ahead.
I draw. I'll set this card face down, then I'm gonna. Honestly, this doesn't seem like the worst idea. Yeah, I think this is the play. I'm gonna use Lightning Vortex, discarding the Harp Lady Sisters to destroy your play. And then I'm gonna normal summon the Sonic Shooter! Shoot him!
Yeah.
Alright. Your move.
We're gonna activate Dust Tornado to destroy this.
No, my ninjutsu Art of Transformation!
Alright, you know what? Rivalry time.
Sonic Shooter!
Sonic Shooter! Destroy! Sonic Shooter, destroy your brother.
Oh, my Sonic Shooter!
Dude, it's crazy. I set one card face down, then my turn.
I draw. This card is useless. Go ahead.
I like, this card is useless. This card's useless.
This card's useless.
This card is useless.
I'll set a monster face down with your move.
Yeah, I got you. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, this seems pretty safe here. Card destruction! So Elegant Egotist goes. Nobleman. Oh, that's a good pick. Ooh, those are some good picks. Ooh. Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Okay.
Oh, the hunted! I'll destroy your face down. What
Well,
is it?
it's Dark Coffin. I activate Dark Coffin's effect.
I will discard a random card in my hand.
Oh,
It doesn't say I can't. I can. It says just choose. Or it says execute. Okay,
select
does it mean
and
I
execute one
have-
of the following effects.
Okay, well then I will select discard a random card, and because I don't have one, it does nothing. It
That's
doesn't
kind
say
of BS, bro.
Hey man, that's what the card says. If I'm wrong, hey, call me a cheater, but hey, at least I still won the pool. I don't care. Anyway, go! Harpy Lady won!
Slave Warrior, no!
Alright, so she'll go to 18 and then she'll drop back to 13. Wow. That... Amazing.
No, she would drop
and
to
then-
8. No, she would drop to 8, and then you would go back to
No,
1,000.
13. No, she'd be at 13. Because she would go
Oh,
to 8.
right, the boost. You're right.
She boosts herself, and wait, yeah, and it only dropped, yeah.
So she would have right now been at 18 actually. She would have been 18.
Yeah, she would have been at 18.
So now she's
but
back
now
to
she's
13.
back. She's back to her original attack, and her defense is lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Only that wasn't permanent.
Looks like we're summoning Birdface.
Face.
Birdface. I'll
It
enter
is a
battle
weak
out.
beast, and it is a wind. So.
Indeed.
Or it won't be
Attack!
staying on the field because I have Sakuretsu armor.
Okay.
Destroying the bird face.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
watch this.
Set card.
Yo, watch this. Watch this. Elegant Egotist. Oh, but that's even better. Harpy Lady 3! Your face downs will not be safe with me, buddy. Now get rid of that face down.
Can I? Can I tech? No, I can't, right? No, it's activated. It's not like it's effect.
Well, what's the card? And then I can substitute.
It's Magic Gem.
Magic Jammer. Can I read the card, please?
It
Okay, like,
says-
just hold my face up real quick.
Yeah, sure.
When it is activated, no, it's not a spell. It's not. I
It's
didn't
a
activate
spell-
Hunting Ground.
it's a spell
the activation
effect.
of the effect.
Of the effect.
Yeah, it's spell effect, so this would not work.
That's what I was fearing.
Yeah. Now, double attack, my harpies!
Draw. I realize what we're gonna have to do. Alright.
Is my opponent considered a monster?
Is my opponent a monster? No, no, Patrick. Your opponent is not considered a monster. Trapper spell isn't one either.
If only, man. If
I will
only
banish
had one.
Harpy Lady number 3, the special
Oh,
summon
wait,
Safi.
oh, that's really dangerous. It does gain the 300 from my Harpy Lady 1.
You mean the 200?
No, 300. Harpy Lady 1 gives 300.
Oh,
Hunting Ground gives
so I'm at
200.
22.
You're at? No. Sylphid is a fairy.
Why do they put these random monsters and not winged beasts in this deck? What the
Because
frick?
they're wins. Because they're wins.
That's so random, though. Yeah, I won't be able to
No,
cover an
fucking-
attack. I know, but I
Yeah,
still
you
did
might
damage.
do. Alright, but what if I just get, what if I get Triangle Ecstasy Spark? Oh, that's not Triangle Ecstasy Spark. But it is. Harpy's pet baby dragon. It's not a Harpy lady, therefore it is safe.
So, and I don't even have any
Yeah,
spells
right now
and
it's at
traps
15.
anyway. And then even if you do that, you have to destroy one of your own, because that's a mandatory
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, exactly. And best believe the Harpy on the ground would not be staying. Alright, so that's,
That's one turn.
yeah, that was one turn, yeah.
I can't do anything. I am my turn.
Alright, can I get a Harpy? Go ahead.
That's 2.
So it can attack during this turn.
Yeah. Well, no, it can't, because it's 2 of my turns.
Yeah, it's 2 of your turns, but it includes the turn that it activated. It's not that good. It's not as good. Like, it's good for like when you attack into it, not when it gets attacked into. So you can't attack on this turn.
I'm gonna end my turn. I'm not gonna do anything reckless here.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. I'm going to. Am I gonna do this? Honestly, I feel like I have to. Yeah, it seems pretty necessary. This thing is really good. I'm gonna play Icarus Attack, tributing Harpy Lady 1 to destroy Sylphid and my Icarus and my Call of the Haunted.
Okay.
And well, it does
Well,
lose boost.
It does.
And then I
lose
will
the
normal
defense.
summon Lady Ninja. Yay!
And once again, it does not get the damn boost.
Yeah, it's a warrior. It's not a bird. Your move.
Okay.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
Please, deck. Please.
Please don't stack.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. Yeah, it's over.
Let's go 3-0! I'm the Bro, what do you mean? You didn't want to... Wait, why didn't you summon Birdman? Swift Birdman? Oh, did you just draw it?
I just drew it.
Damn. Finally, I'm not a loser.
Oh, you have 6 wins. You have 6 wins. What are you complaining about?
Yeah, I'm not a loser. I thought I was about to lose. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been really funny if I got Lady NGA off. Although I don't really know
What
I
was
would
my next
summon off
card?
it.
What was my next card? Oh
I guess,
God!
like-
It was Harpy's. It was Harpy. It was a second copy of Harpy's Hunting Ground, or a copy of Hunting Ground. What the hell?
Damn.
Damn, Lord
Hey,
of
look
the
at that,
Storm! You
another-
did not want me to win.
Yeah, they wanted me to win. I'm the Birdman.
You're the Birdman. I'm the Rockman. That's what we've
Yeah.
determined. I'm the Rock. Wayne the Rock Johnson.
I'm the Wyatt Johnson. I'm Kanye West or something.
all right. Let's head to the tier list portion of this episode, so that way we can go ahead and see where we would place Lord of the Storm on the tier list. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. See you there.
Yeah.
Okay, after a swift and aerial victory on Zaja's part, it is time to finally rank Lord of the Storm. Now, Lord of the Storm was more the introduction of the wind attribute. As you've noticed a bit with these structure decks, like the first, I want to say the first 10, basically introduced to the game, basically introduced mostly a brand new type or mostly a brand new attribute. Like,
I mean, it's not really a brand new. It's just like introducing the concept.
The concept,
of a
or what they
unified
can-
strategy to an opponent, to
Right.
like a person looking to buy them. And this deck, I just want to get right into it. I want to get right into the nitty gritty of it. This deck's whole thing, its whole identity, is spell and trap removal and messing with spells and traps. There is, I'm going to say half the deck has a way to interact with spells and traps in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's Hunting Ground, using the Harpies to pop them, using stuff like Swift Birdman Joe, return them all to the hand, using stuff like who else? Lady Ninja Yay. She also returns all spells and traps
from your
like
opponent's field to the hand. Let's see.
Heavy Storm, Dust Tornado, Icarus Attack. Is that
MST?
Like, card destruction. This deck also has a lot of ways to use putting stuff into your opponent's hand to your advantage, specifically with spells and traps. Because like using card destruction is really good. Like it seems to be a core thing that you want to put your opponent's spells and traps that they have set into their hand, then card destruction
To basically,
while also refilling your hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the main strategy is definitely focused on spell and trap destruction, and then its secondary strategy
Is the
in
Harpies.
Harpy Lady stuff.
Yes, with Harpy
It's
Lady stuff,
not terrible.
it's not terrible, but unfortunately, most of the Harpy Lady monsters aren't that great. Harpy Lady 1 probably is the most useful effect, where basically it gives all wind monsters 300 attack. Harpy Lady
I would
2...
say Harpy Lady 1 and 3 are like definitely the highlight. Harpy Lady 2 is way too situational, especially like if it was okay, negate the effects of flip monsters that any Harpy monster destroys. I feel like that would be better, or having an effect like Harpy Lady 3 where it locks down a monster for 2 turns is really good, but like 2 isn't that great. And then also because of how the rules work, because they're limited to being, it's treated as Harpy Lady per copy, means that you can only run a maximum of 1 of each or 3 of one in the deck, which also kind of hurts things.
But they do
Which
have
is
a...
why Harpy Girl is in here for like the effect of where is he? Where is Harpy's pet baby? There we go.
Pet
For
Baby
Harpy's
Dragon. Yeah, yes. Harpy's
Where
Pet
it
Baby
wants
Dragon
Harpy.
is a decent support monster with Harpies. It's not the greatest, as you saw. It needs other Harpies to basically get it rolling, but once it does get rolling, it could be a decent monster. It's a decent 2400 beater, where basically, you know, you can make it so other Harpies cannot be targeted for attacks. Also, it could target one card in your opponent's field and destroy it as well. I mean, yeah,
Exactly.
this deck
it
is
didn't
basically...
come up, but it can be really good.
It can be. Like, this deck is mostly just wind destruction, as I can call it. It's basically, its main focus is basically getting wind monsters onto the field in order to basically destroy your opponent's stuff. Is basically what I would call it. And also
And
you have
then
like good
The
call
whole-
other
yeah, then- yeah. Also, the boss monster in Simorgh also goes back to that whole strategy where you don't want your opponent to have any spells and traps, because it's going to do burn damage during each end phase, during each of their end phases, because they have nothing face down. And honestly, a sleeper card that, like, when I drew it in the first game, I was like, wait, this card is insane in the mirror match. It was Aqua Chorus. Because your
Yes.
Harpy Ladies are all going to become the same name, it's going to boost them up by potentially... Well, actually, no, it's just by 500.
It's just by
Is that
500, but combined with Harpy Lady #1 and Harpy's Hunting Ground, you add that all up. That's 1,000 attack points. And sure, you also have Bladefly as well, which is basically just like Starboy from Fury from the Deep. It basically gives all wind monsters an extra 500. So in essence, with a 3-card technically a 4-card combo, you can get about 1,500 attack points, but
That's not very reliable.
it's not very reliable at all. No, it's not.
Yeah, and then moving on to, like, I want to talk more about the trap cards, because honestly, I don't hate it. I don't hate the lineup. Hysteric Party is the craziest piece of support for a deck ever. It is just Soul Charge. It's crazy. Sadly, it didn't come up, but it is insane how good that card is. Dust Tornado is a good removals.
Dust
card.
Tornado
Cobalt Hunter is your
Dust
removal.
Tornado has been clutch. You know, you can always just set it, and then, you know, when your opponent least suspected, you can activate. It's just like MST. It's just in trap card form. We all know that. Call of the Hunted is still, it's still revival. I mean, this deck has some revival. I mean, it still has its recruiter, this time at 2 for some reason, with Flying Kamakiri #1. honestly, yet again, I would have put Flying Kamakiri 1 maybe at 3, and maybe taken out, like,
Probably
I don't
would
know.
have taken out Bladefly, honestly.
Maybe, maybe.
The thing is with the recruiters is that like they themselves are very weak, and this deck doesn't really have many ways to boost up single targets. It's more so about the field.
But can we actually talk about that for a quick second? Why are some of the... I know there's supposed to be wins, but I just don't understand why some of these monsters they added to this deck are not winged beasts to abuse the Harpy's hunting ground. Or Icarus
I don't think there wasn't a lot of wing beasts at the time that were like worth it. Like a lot of wing beast monsters, like, you know what, I want to look at them right now actually, now that we're talking about it. So like wing beasts. So like obviously like there's stuff like Skull Red Bird and like Blue Ring like normal monsters. Like there's stuff like Sonic Bird, which wouldn't really help the deck. Tornado Bird, I mean that would help the strategy out a bit. Like
actually no, that would have helped. Tornado Bird actually, when it's flipped, it returns spells and traps. It would have perfectly been in line with the deck.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not, but like also I feel like then there's also Garuda the Wind Spirit. I mean, who during your opponent's end phase you can target a face-up monster they control and change its battle position. That can be good, but like it's during your opponent's end phase, not during yours, so it's not that useful. Honestly, I feel like Sylphied was definitely the better choice because it has a better stat line. Also, its effect is more likely to go off because it makes your opponent have to think about what they set. Honestly, Sonic Duck could have just been Sky Scout because it's 1800 guy. But what else is there? Just Winged Sage Falcos. When this creature shows an opponent's attack position monster, place it on top of their deck. That's not good.
Nah.
I mean, they didn't have Eagle Eye, which is like, no, oh wait, you normal summon it, no traps can be activated, which is like.
What you could have done, here's what you also could have done. You could have put some more of the other winged beasts at 2, like Birdface, for example. You could have taken out like Lady Ninja, taken out the one ninja card that's only gonna work with that one ninja. Put in like,
I feel like they should have
second
put in more Lady
Sakuretsu or something like that, or second Icarus attack.
Well, but the thing is, I think he just wanted to take advantage of like Ninjutsu Art of Transformations like thing, because it pretty much gets every single card, like
But
any
Yeah,
wing
I
beast and insect, like Flying Kamakiri.
I
So,
understand.
like,
I understand. It's just the problem is this only works with the one ninja, just one. There's not like a second
Exactly.
copy of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a useless trap unless you draw out the monster. And yes, there is a way to do it with Flying Kamakiri. Of course, there is a way. It's kind of situational, more like.
No, I agree. No, I definitely agree that it is extremely situational. I mean, like, even, like, for ninja monsters, like, she's the only win. So I understand why they didn't put, like, the others. And, like, I can kind of see wanting to put Ninjutsu Art of Transformation because it does, like, it turns your Lady Ninja into, like, Rock for the Valley of Hades, which is 2400, or, like, Swift Birdman Joe. Like, it can be useful. Like,
It can
also,
be.
it's also another way to get a Bladefly. So, like, the inclusion, it makes sense. It's just the ratios are off.
The ratios are very off. They're very off.
Like, honestly, I don't think, like, even though, like, Sonic Shooter was, like, our general beater for throughout these games, like, it wasn't that good.
Not really.
Like, yeah, its effect is, like, decent, like, for the deck, but, like, it's not. It's
not.
nothing to
It's nothing.
really.
It's nothing to write home about. It's really nothing.
Exactly.
To write home about.
And then also, I'm gonna say another neg about this deck for sure. Why are we back at Reload? Why is Reload back? We have Magic Mallet.
You know what? I thought Reload was gone forever. I could have sworn I didn't see Reload in the list, but here it is.
Here it is. It's here for some reason. Why? It's not good.
Wait,
Stop putting this in the decks.
Yeah, Invincible Fortress had one too. I just realized.
It had
No, it had
had
Magical Outlet. You're right. It had.
no. It had the good one.
It had Magical Mallet.
Well, yes, Judgment. What? I don't know why. Why would they do this? Why would they? Why would they do this? And guess what? We go into Dinosaur's Rage. 2 Magical Mallets. Makes no sense. But with everything being said, you know, after our yapping, I'm gonna say that this deck is also a B tier.
You think so?
Because just like with Invincible Fortress, it has a sound... Actually, no, unlike Invincible Fortress, it has an extremely sound strategy. The problem is the contents of the deck. Like, yeah, it has some good staples like Lightning Vortex, Card Destruction, Heavy Storm. It has a bunch of ways to deal with spells and traps. But your main monster lineup, like they're just really squishy. They're really tiny.
And plus, you do have kind of 2 bricks in your hand with Harpy Lady Sisters, who can only be some. Now, to be fair, there are 2 Elegant Egotists in the deck, and to be fair, they can be summoned from the hand. Thankfully, not like some other monsters where basically they're limited to the deck. But I mean, to be fair, if you get these in your hand that don't see Egotist at all, as you can see, these 2 can be bricks in your deck, technically.
Exactly.
So,
and also, like, Samorg Bird of Divinity, honestly, is one of the worst boss monsters. I'd have to put it in, what's his name?
I would have
freaking.
You know what? He's
on the same level as like Vampire Genesis and like Red Eyes, Darkest Dragon. Like, it's a big monster that requires so much payoff that does nothing. I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't do anything. He's just a big stat line.
He basically just is. He really is. I mean, to be fair, he's kind of like the requirement for like Dark Eradicator, kind of, where basically it's. I know that was just Dark Magician, but to be fair, Dark Eradicator kind of did the same thing in basically dealing that 1,000 effect damage.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like Dark Eradicator Warlock is way more worth it because doing
it's normal
on
spell.
a normal spell.
Normal
crazy.
spells, yes.
But Samorg, it also does damage to its owner.
Exactly. Well, Eradicator does the same thing, but you know.
Yeah, but like the deck also wants you to have a bunch of normal spells. Honestly, this could have just been Samorg Bird of Ancestry, and I would be fine with it because hey, it still fits with the deck because there are some high level monsters. It can be summoned with 1 less tribute, and then most importantly, it can be special summoned. Why are these early boss monsters, with the exception of Daedalus? Neo Daedalus is the only one I can argue, you know what? You probably shouldn't be able to special summon that. But
yeah,
every other one is so bad, just let me special it. Like, regularly. Like,
I think actually the next deck actually solves that problem. We'll definitely get to it in the next episode, but yeah, I think the next deck actually solves that problem.
Exactly.
For once, but yeah.
Well,
So
I would say this is definitely
I think Lord of the Storm.
a B tier above Invisible Fortress.
I think so. I think so
Blaze of
because
Destruction. And I will be right back. Hold on.
wait, did you say above Blaze of Destruction?
Yep. Hold on. Give me
Whoa. Okay, I gotta hear that. When he comes back, we'll be right back, folks. Okay, wait.
But yeah, I will definitely say
above Blaze. I
Yes.
want to hear this. I want to hear this. Explain, please.
It is quite simple. This deck has Icarus Attack. Icarus Attack is crazy. It's the best card in early formats. It is way better than Dark Room of Nightmare and Double Backfire. This deck's trap lineup is so much better than Blaze of Destruction. It's not even funny. It would chew Blaze of Destruction alive with how much spell and trap destruction there is. Plus, it has Lightning Vortex.
Yeah, that is so true.
Like, yeah, the boss monster sucks, but it sucks for both decks, so, like, who cares?
I really
Like, just...
Well, you make it valid. I want to argue that because I just think Blaze of Destruction's so good with Burn. I love Burn, but like at the same time, that's so valid.
You gotta be objective. You gotta be objective here, alright?
I really want to put it in between the two, man.
Nah, man. Even though, like, yeah, Blaze of Destruction has a Monarch. Like, oh, if this deck had Ryza, oh my lord, it'd be crazy. But, like,
If it
honestly,
had
Swift
Ryza.
Birdman, bro, it isn't that bad. And honestly, the Harpy stuff, it slaps. The Harpy stuff slaps.
Besides like Harpy Lady #2.
besides Harpy Lady number 2, but other than that, like all the cards, the Harpy cards slap. Hysteric Party slaps. Elegant Egotist slaps. And plus, Harpy Lady sisters, after they're summoned with Elegant Egotist, can be resummoned with Call of the Haunted. You hear that, you stupid ass, dumbass boss monsters? Son, stupid.
Alright. I think you made a valid point. Sorry, Blaze. You were on top of B tier for a long time, bro. For like 8 episodes. I'm sorry.
Like 5. Well, you know, hey, all good things must come to an end, like my win streak, which is gonna restart now when we come back here for next time on episode 9, where we de-evolve, because as you know, chickens evolve from dinosaurs, but we're going back in time. As when you come back to the Struckverse, we will be using Dinosaurs Rage!
Yes, and next time I will stomp you back to the prehistoric age and make sure I get back on a win streak again. Yes.
That's what you think. Well, yeah.
As always, I would like to thank my amazing co-host of the series, Zajos, for coming on once again. It is always a pleasure to have this big old bozo be with us. This wormy boy.
Yup, emphasis on the big. I'm a large man.
And of course, you guys can find this show in the description below. And of course, you guys can go ahead and find the playlist of this very, very series in the iCard up above. Yeah, iCard. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's somewhere. You know, like it'll be somewhere. I don't know.
It'll be so. Yeah, it'll be somewhere. It'll definitely be somewhere. Yeah. You can trust me.
And if you disagree with us and think we're schmucks and we're wrong, shut up and don't say anything in the comments, especially. And don't like or comment. You know what? I don't want you to like or comment.
Damn.
Don't do any of that.
Look at him go. He's just doing the talking for me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is my end card. I got my win streak back. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But anyways,
that is all.
Has been
Hey! This is my outro. Why you interrupted my outro, bro?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, get to yapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell these people have a nice night or whatever.
This is Septile720 saying have a good day, a good evening, a good afternoon, and anything else in between. And until next time, guys, this is Septile720 shining out. Peace out as always, guys, and I'll see you guys, or will see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Woo!